This is the 18 WJTS News. In tonight's news, it's deer season and hunters are urged to hunt safely. Purdue Extension educator Jan Dugan has retired and we wish her well. Project Warm with the St. Mildred Seminary is ready to help families. And Zach Gruber talks with the Du Bois County Humane Society. Kurt Guxell looks at sports. All this and more coming up on the 18 WJTS News. Good evening, I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. 4 people are in custody after the Du Bois County Sheriff's Department received multiple tips about drug activity. Deputies began investigating the tip further at the residence of 41-year-old Robin L. Dixon of Ferdinand on Saturday. Dixon, who was wanted on an active warrant out of Kentucky, tried fleeing the scene along with a male individual as police arrived. After seeing evidence of possible drug use inside the residence, sheriff's deputies obtained a search warrant. When searching the residence, deputies found a bag containing 55 grams of suspected methamphetamine. Deputies also located 3 other individuals identified as 34-year-old Matthew Martin and 24-year-old Ashlyn Gaynor of Lewisport, Kentucky, and 28-year-old James Decker III of Hawesville, Kentucky, inside the residence. All 4 individuals were booked into the Du Bois County Security Center. Dixon is charged with dealing methamphetamine over 10 grams, a level 2 felony. Maintaining a common nuisance, a level 6 felony that is. Possession of marijuana, a Class B misdemeanor. Possession of paraphernalia, a Class C misdemeanor. And arrested on an active warrant out of Hancock County, Kentucky for a petition to revoke for the original charge of possession of a controlled substance. Martin, Gaynor, and Decker were charged with possession of methamphetamine over 5 grams, a level 5 felony, visiting a common nuisance, a Class B misdemeanor, possession of marijuana, a Class B misdemeanor, and possession of paraphernalia, a Class B misdemeanor. A Huntingburg man is behind bars following a weekend domestic dispute. Huntingburg police responded to a domestic battery report around 2:15 Sunday morning. When on the scene, police made contact with 49-year-old Joseph Franstead and a female with visible injuries. Police took Franstead into custody after investigating the incident. Franstead was booked into the Du Bois County Security Center on preliminary charges of a level 6 felony count of strangulation and a misdemeanor count of domestic battery. A single vehicle crash at the Holiday Foods in Ferdinand yesterday caused over an estimated $7,000 in damages. Well, yesterday afternoon, just before 4:45 p.m., Ferdinand police were called to an accident at the Holiday Foods in Ferdinand in a case of a car versus a pole. When police arrived, they found that a 2011 Ford Edge driven by 75-year-old Vernita Durkoltz of Ferdinand had struck a pole supporting the Holiday Foods building. This was caused by Durkoltz attempting to pull into a parking space. Durkoltz hit the gas instead of the brake, causing the 2011 Edge to jump the curb and strike the support pole. Police cleared and taped off the scene until a construction company could come to ensure that the area was safe. Durkoltz's Edge suffered around $2,500 in damages. Holiday Foods building suffered around $5,000 in damages. As of yesterday or Monday, Du Bois County Purdue Extension Director and Health and Human Sciences educator Jan Dugan is officially retired. Jan says that she is excited to check things off of her to-do list now that she is retired, but she is also very thankful.
So I'm really excited for retirement. I'm excited for a number of reasons. I'm excited to do some things on my bucket list that I've always wanted to do, but because of work, and work commitments, it's, you only have so much time in a day, right? But I'm also excited about retirement because I feel a very strong sense of gratitude to the community, to our volunteers, to the people in the program, to our community partners like your station, and how you've supported Purdue Extension and how I've been able to work with you over the years. And it's just a real strong sense of gratitude for all those opportunities I've had.
Jan Dugan believes the future is bright for Purdue Extension in Du Bois County.
We have a great staff. We have a great support staff. We have a great team of educators here in our county. They will be hiring someone in my position in the future, and I think things will continue with great programming and great support for our community.
Dugan was with Purdue Extension for 20 years, with over 11 of those served in Du Bois County. Jan Dugan has been a regular guest on WJTS Inform, and we wish her the best in her much-deserved retirement. With the official deer archery season starting today, Indiana conservation officers are offering safety tips to help keep Hoosier deer hunters safe. The various deer hunting seasons run through January 31st, 2020. It is estimated that more than 300,000 people will participate in some form of deer hunting in Indiana during that span. Such a large number makes safety more important. The most common injuries during deer season are accidents involving tree stands and elevated platforms. Before the hunt, a hunter should read and understand the tree stand manufacturer's instructions. Check tree stands and equipment for wear, fatigue, and cracks or loose nuts and bolts, paying particularly close attention to parts made of material other than metal. Practice at ground level and learn how to properly wear their full body safety harness. During the hunt, the hunter should wear their full body safety harness. Use a tree stand safety rope. Make certain to attach your harness to the tree before leaving the ground, and that it remains attached to the tree until the hunter returns to the ground. Maintain 3 points of contact during the ascent and descent. Use boots with non-slip soles to avoid slipping. Use a haul line to raise and lower firearms, bows, and other hunting gear. Make certain that firearms are unloaded before attaching the haul line. Additional safety tips include carry emergency equipment such as a cell phone and flashlight. And make a plan before hunting, telling someone about the plan to hunt, including where hunting will occur and return arrival time. Sticking to the plan, identify game before pointing a firearm, know the target and what is beyond it. For more information, head to hunting.in.gov. And continuing on the topic of hunting in a way, trappers will be able to enter season draws in person at participating fish and wildlife areas known as FWAs. Starting October 5th, draws will begin at 10 a.m. local time. Trappers must be present at the participating FWA they would like to trap on and have a current trapping license to be successfully drawn. Questions about property regulations, draws, or general inquiries should be directed to the property office at the location of trapping because every property manages their trapping efforts differently. See wildlife.in.gov for a list of property web pages, which provide each office's contact information. Those interested in getting involved in trapping should use DNR's trapper education classes. See wildlife.in.gov for details. There are also multi-session workshops available at onin.gov/learn-to-hunt. The CACD Project Warm is seeking to help more households that need firewood to heat their homes this winter. Project Warm is a program where seminarians from St. Meinrad Seminary and School of Theology collect, chop, and deliver wood for those in need of energy assistance during the winter months. Project Warm delivers firewood within a 20-mile radius of St. Meinrad, Indiana, and will deliver up to 8 loads to one location during the season. For households beyond this radius, special arrangements may be made to pick up firewood from the St. Meinrad location. To place a firewood order, call 812-357-6611, 357-6611. That's the St. Meinrad Archabbey switchboard. The operator will assist in placing the order. Households need to contact their Energy Assistance Office to validate their eligibility for Energy Assistance Voucher. Deliveries begin this month, October. The Cooperative Action for Community Development is a 501c3 nonprofit corporation. Project Warm's goal is to provide choice firewood for those in need at below fair market price. To support the project, financial gifts can be made to CACD, P.O. Box 56, St. Meinrad, Indiana, 47577. Martin County Purdue Extension is hosting their Family Fun Fest this month. Martin County Purdue Extension and 4-H are hosting the county-wide Family Fun Fest on Friday, October 25th from 6 to 9 p.m. The fest will include free food, a pumpkin decorating contest, chili cook-off, pie baking contest, games, and the 4-H Achievement Award program. There will be speed presentations by youth and varying entertainment, as well as activities and games, including 4-H showcasing interactions. Those who are interested in 4-H in Martin County can register to be in the program as well. The Martin County 4-H Family Fun Fest will be held from 6 to 9 p.m. at the community building at the Martin County 4-H Fairgrounds in Lagodi. Several more counties were added to the growing list of counties under a burn ban. DuBois, Pike, Warwick, Spencer, Perry, Crawford, Washington, and Orange counties are now all under a burn ban until further notice. While under this ban, all campfires, recreational fires, open burning using conventional fuel like wood or combustible material, burning debris, and using burning barrels are all prohibited. Charcoal from permitted grills cannot be removed until the charcoal is thoroughly extinguished. All residents are asked to comply with these emergency measures. This ban will last until fire chiefs say it is safe to be lifted. Residents in counties that are not included in this ban are urged to practice fire safety as well. For more information about fire safety, head to the website of WJTS, which is WJTS.tv. And the forecast really doesn't see any relief in sight for this dry weather. That has been a look at your local news. Stay tuned. Zach Ruber pays his weekly visit to the DuBois County Humane Society. Then it's your local outlook and weather forecast on 18 WJTS. Local people watching local people.